Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. In this time, we are going to be talking about speaking and listening. We will be analyzing how the speech organs work and the combination that exists at the time we speak and listen. Let's start. Speech organs related to produce the various sounds of a language, and they can be divided into two types, passive and active articulators. The passive articulators are those who are motionless during the sound production, and the active ones are those who are on the move during the sound production. Let's classify which articulators are passive and which ones are active. The active articulators are tongue, lower lip, vocal cords, and palate bill. The passive ones are upper ring, teeth, alveoli, uvuli, the posterior side of the pharynx, and hard palate. It should be known that the most important articulator of the speech organs is the tongue, and it is divided into 5 parts: tip, blade, front, back, and root. The 5 levels of listening. The first one, listening. Don't confuse hearing with listening. When you hear, you just perceive what is happening at the moment. For example, a noise that came up at the time, but you weren't expecting it. But when you listen, you focus your attention on what is being said, and then you can use that information later. The second one, pretend listening, is when you are talking with someone but you are not adding value to the conversation, but the person that is talking to you think that you are understanding everything. The third one, selective listening, is when you choose just the words or phrases that you are agree with, and then you forget the rest. The other one is attentive listening. Is when we are talking with a person and we are listening to that person carefully, and at the same time we share our opinion about the topic. And the empathic listening is when you listen but with the intention to understand. Try to put yourself in that person's shoes and feel what that person is trying to tell us. Another important point is the critical listening. The critical listening is a kind of listening that is usually not mentioned, since it involves analysis, critical thinking, and judgment. However, critical listening occurs when you still want to understand what the person is saying, but also you have some reason to evaluate what is being said to you and how it's being said. For example, we have an upcoming election next month, and you need to decide who to vote for. You probably use a form of critical listening. For example, you televise a debate. You listen, then you evaluate the best option. Speaking and listening go hand in hand, because those who speak want to be listened, but also those who listen can give their opinion on the subject spoken.